Hey, it's Ritchie Plunkett here, and today we're checking out the Samsung Odyssey G5 32-inch QHD gaming monitor. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, you know I've been rocking the Samsung 34-inch ultra-wide, and I love that monitor. So going back to like a regular screen, I wasn't too sure how I was going to cope, but the Odyssey G5 has a little trick up its sleeve, so let's take a closer look at it. Now out of the box, you get a power supply. Look how cute this little thing is compared to my ultra-wide power pack. HDMI cord, DisplayPort cable, as well as a little bit of light reading material. Now setup was actually pretty straightforward. You can use the built-in stand that comes with it. Otherwise you can use VESA mount as well if that's your poison. So we have it all set up here, and as you can see, 32 inches is no joke. I mean, it is huge. I mean, do you know how many XL cells this is? It's 56, just so you know. As you would expect, the screen can tilt and swivel really easy and can be rotated at 90 degrees. Now, I'm not a huge fan of these sort of fake vents, just because they really stand out, especially when you do have it at 90 degrees. Like, it's not completely symmetrical, but these sort of make it a little bit like bleh in your face. And I don't really know if they serve any purpose. At least, I don't think so. So let's load up Warzone, as I think it's a good game to show off the 165 Hz and the 1mm response time. Now, I know it's not the best looking game, but hopefully you can get an idea of what this screen looks like, especially with HDR 400. Now, before I forget, the screen also has G-Sync compatible as well, so you don't have to worry about screen tearing or anything like that when playing at a higher refresh rate. Now, early in the video, I mentioned going back to like a regular screen. Now, one of the cool features that this screen has is ultra-wide mode. Now, I know some people don't really like ultra-wide monitors, but for some games, it gives you that extra field of view. Especially for competitive games, it gives you that little bit of extra advantage. Now, you can enable it via the menu here, or you can actually toggle it via the quick sort of 3 custom presets that you can actually set up. Now, I've set up the middle button right here to actually toggle between ultra wide mode and regular mode, which makes it really quick and easy to sort of go between those 2 modes without having to actually go into the menu system. Now, you can also make changes on the fly, like refresh rate, response time, and a bunch of other things as well. To save time, you can sort of set them up on one of the 3 presets. So as you can see here, we've got refresh rate currently sitting at 165, response time at faster, but you've got a couple of other options out there as well. So you can sort of set it up as like having one preset as your game mode and your other as just your everyday use as well. Over here as well, you've got adaptive sync, ultra wide view, low input lag, and like I said, a bunch of other things as well. Now, one of my other favorite features that the Samsung Odyssey G5 has is virtual aim point. Now, you're wondering what, I mean, it says it's in the name. It's a virtual sort of crosshair, which is actually pretty cool. So let's actually turn that on here. You've got a couple of different sort of presets. They basically range from color and size. So let's go with the largest one so you can sort of see that there. Let me turn that off. And as you can see, we've got a crosshair sitting right here. Now we can adjust that depending on what our game is and where our crosshair sits, and then lock that in, and that's your crosshair. So obviously games which have a crosshair like Call of Duty, Fortnite, all that stuff, it's not going to be applicable, but there's some games that don't have a crosshair, and you sort of gives you an idea to give that, again, a little upper hand, which is, I think, really cool. The Samsung this guy looking at me. The Samsung Odyssey G5 is an amazing screen to look at during the day, and especially nice to look at night with its rich and vibrant high dynamic range with ultra smooth action with its 165 Hz. Now, I won't lie, I've been using the monitor for about 2 weeks, and it's made a huge difference, especially with this high refresh rate. But those 2 inches coming from my 34-inch ultra wide, I had to get a little bit getting used to. Now, I know most people will probably have a 24 or a 26-inch monitor, so a 32 is going to make a huge difference, don't get me wrong. Now, I mean, this thing is huge on your desk. I mean, 56 cells, can't go wrong. Now, if I might have missed something or you want to know more about a particular feature, leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer it. Now, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, a like, share it with your friends as well. I really appreciate it. Now, thanks very much for chilling with me. What size monitor do you have?